Yo, you know what it is, your boy DJ Filthy Rich.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Big X.
It's your boy Mr. Exquisite ATL.
Hey, Big Niche in the building.
And we are back. We Outside Show. We back with another episode. And it's a new year, man. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy
We
New
made
Year.
it to a new year.
First show of the new year, man. So what we doing?
Well, first we're going to do is we're going to introduce our new co-host. We said on the last episode she was a guest, but she did so good with the gang. We was like, man, we got to make her family. So shout out to Niche. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Welcome to the family.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Thank ya.
Yeah.
Great addition.
And that way it ain't, we need a female perspective because
Yeah.
it was a lot of testosterone.
Y'all
in this
get
piece.
tired looking at us all the time. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't tired looking at me. Speak for yourself, nigga. All right, so we do have a lot to talk about. It's a lot been going on. I want to start off with my man R. Kelly is still the music man. He's still the GOAT to me, man. He just did a Residuals remix for the Chris Brown song From Jail on a cell phone, and it's not AI. Do we have to cancel R. Kelly? I really don't want to. I never did, but it's like, is there like a time limit on canceling somebody, or can we just let it go?
But I think we talked about this one time on the show when we was talking about R. Kelly. I was like, you can't cancel his music. You can cancel him and what he did, but you can't cancel music. Music is timeless.
Right.
And what he did didn't have nothing to do with the music.
And even people be thinking they're canceling him, don't even know, because they be playing records they didn't even know he wrote
Right.
and produced.
You're right.
Maybe secretly singing it in their cars. Anyway, the problem is people care so much about what society is going to think about them. You feel
Right.
me? So if you want to listen to Kills, listen to Kills. He was the soundtrack to a lot of people.
A lot of babies.
relationship
My
babies
era.
for years.
A lot of babies was made to Kelly.
But you have to learn
I
how
did a lot
to
of practicing.
separate the artist from the person.
Yep.
I
Right,
think.
because we still feeling on booties around this motherfucker. You feel me?
Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-hootie.
We not gonna stop it, you know what I'm saying? So people just really have to separate the person from the music. It's like either you fuck with him or you don't.
But-
I don't condone everything he did.
Right.
But that don't mean his songs ain't shit.
But what
You
does
know
him?
I'm
But
saying?
let me ask you this though: what he did has to do with his music anyway?
That's how people trying to pit it though. Oh, I don't like what he did.
I-
So now I don't like his music. But you was just smashing to the man music last night. I
He
promise
was
you
sneaking some of
I
that
promise
freaky
you
shit
was.
in there, though. He
Yeah.
was doing it, though. He was. But, when you go back and listen to some of the shit, you like, nah, maybe I shouldn't
sound
have
different.
been.
It's certain songs.
Definitely
He had been telling
different.
everybody, he said, show me some
IDB.
At least he said that.
He
did
definitely
say
He
that.
did
said
tell you
it.
that.
He
Y'all act like y'all
definitely.
didn't hear that. That song been a long
Thank you, bro.
time.
He did say it.
But see, people once again, they forgot, oh, he was just playing. No, he wasn't. He told you. Show me some ID, and we can maybe, I don't see nothing wrong. Age ain't nothing but a number.
He said it.
Aaliyah,
Oh, man.
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm gonna stay out that convo.
Me
Yikes.
too. I ain't gonna.
Hey, I'm just saying, hey, listen, I fuck with my boy music, because you got to give me some honey love. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean,
Fuck
I'm
with some honey love.
just being honest. I love his music. I think his music is timeless. I think like when you think about I Believe I Can Fly, he had a bunch of other songs outside of the songs that we know of that were just raunchy as hell.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm saying? But
Wish
he had
was
some
my
great.
shit.
Yeah, but he had some great.
I wish.
Yeah, he had some great inspirational songs. I think that side of people really just look past and forget that like he gave you some your best inspirational songs you got in music right now. When you think about I Believe I Can Fly, I Wish, different songs like that, and other songs he wrote for I think he wrote for like Celine Dion, some other people like that. So when you think
Everybody.
about that, shit, how can you just erase his music?
Powerful writer.
Yeah.
Right. Other artists.
And I don't
they
think-
let you know that too. So they done reached out. Hey, Kels. They ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Kels wrote that. They ain't gonna really
Shit.
tell you.
Don't be something.
But even from a business standpoint, even from a label standpoint, you don't want to erase him from the ecosystem at all. I mean, those records make money.
Correct.
Like even though you
Bottom
think
line.
about streaming, I'm pretty sure as much as you say we've canceled him, he's probably getting more streams than he ever had now
Talk
because
about
we've
it.
canceled him.
Talk
You get
about
what I'm
it.
saying?
That's them secret streams.
Mine ain't secret. I be playing Kells loud in the car. I don't
Loud
give
and
a fuck.
proud, window down, all four of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never been the type of nigga to like. I don't care what other people be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, if I like some shit, I'm gonna fuck with it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell everybody I don't
What's
like
your go-to Kill song?
it. Ooh,
Wait,
Bump and
wait.
grind.
Wait, I got the question. I'm finna set it. Listen,
It's
I'm
levels
finna
to
set it.
Kells.
I'm
It's
about to
levels to
set it.
Kells now.
I
You
got
gotta
two
really
different
know.
ways, and I want to know, okay?
okay.
From a DJ perspective, right? They about to brawl in that bitch.
Oh, I got that.
And you got to pick a R. Kelly song that you gonna get them to calm down and start dancing again and get out of that. Let's hit.
Step in the name of love.
Okay, they ain't gonna stop. They gonna be stepping on niggas' heads. Still
They not, because it automatically it's like it make you feel like an old person. You be like, oh shit, whoa. Like you can't fight to step in the name of love. You can't do it.
Man, nigga, man, he throwing chairs and steps to the name.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
What you
I
got,
don't think
Ace?
so.
I probably do what's the scene like on Ready Record.
That's it.
Yep.
Seems like you're ready.
Yeah, if you play
See what I'm
that,
saying?
dude, that's gonna stop.
'Cause
That's
you
gonna
be
break
like-
everything. Hold on.
His whole catalog could do that though. Name R.
But
Kelly
not
song
like,
today.
but not like that record. Like even now, you could play that song right now in the strip club. And you gonna, I don't care how old she is. She gonna be like, my mama used to listen to that.
You just gonna stop.
Hey, what about I Believe I Can Fly? Would that fly?
Nah,
Hell
they
nah.
gonna-
Like, that'll
they
be-
Yeah,
gonna-
a table gonna fly,
That's
some more
not
chairs.
No chairs on fire? All right. See, you gotta play something like Bump and Grind then. See, I'm gonna play Bump and Grind.
But I don't think that.
Okay.
But
Got a million of those. Half on a Baby is my favorite R. Kelly song though. That's my shit.
half
is.
on a baby.
Yes. Half on a
Don't do it.
baby.
Don't do it.
Listen,
All I need is your body next to me. And I'm
Let's
singing,
go.
ooh. That's my
nah,
shit.
nah. Yeah.
Fuck to that,
Let's hit
nigga.
it.
No, but, hey, boy, listen.
Take that home to Stacy, nigga. Take it home. You welcome.
Half on a baby.
Half on a
We
baby.
we definitely ain't having no babies.
My bad.
That's even better when you don't have a baby. You just practice it. I done practiced a lot to that song. It didn't
We
have
do
the
a
baby.
lot of practice, but we ain't having no babies.
That's my
You
shit.
know what my song is? My song is Switcheroo. Yeah,
This freak-
Switcheroo.
Is that on TP2?
Yeah, that TP2 album's stupid.
Cold.
That's the one. I got a lot of problems on that one. I caused a lot of problems on that one.
But just think about this.
battling on that one.
When R. Kelly came out, just think if he stopped when he had the comparison to Aaron Hall. Because remember when he came out, Aaron Hall was bigger than him.
Facts.
So just imagine if he would have just quit after the
And he
comparison.
did sound like Aaron
announcement.
Hall.
I
Like,
mean, when he
He
first
did.
came out, it was a comparison to
Yeah.
Guy because it sounded like Guy more than it sounded like
With
anything
public
else.
announcement.
where
yeah,
is
that's a-
public announcement
Where is
at?
public
They're around.
announcement?
I just
Where
seen them.
is public
Somebody
announcement?
was promoting them not too long ago, but they still around. And I think one of the members, if I'm not mistaken, just had some health issues or something like that.
For real?
Prayers out to him.
Man, public announcement. I forgot about them.
So-
Vibe.
But
You
you
got
got that.
I got a question. Why do y'all feel like R&B now compares to that feel of a Aaron Hall or R. Kelly or
No, like listen.
Guy or
I
whatever?
seen this. I seen this
And why?
clip. I seen this clip on Instagram, and they compared songs that came out in '84 to now. And if you think about songs that came out in '84, you had Sting, "Every Breath I Take," "Beat It," Billie Jean, "Maniac." Just think about all those songs right there. All those songs are historic. Just think, and those were all wrote by one person. Then you think about all the songs you got now that was Grammy nominated records. Now they were all hit. They all are hit records, but they was wrote by 10 people or more, and none of them has any staying power. You had Lady Gaga had a hit record. You had the Luther record with Kendrick Lamar. You had, I think it was another record by somebody else that was like a popular record now. And when you actually look at the comparisons of the records, it's like no way these records will be around 5 years from now.
I don't know. I will say this though. I think there's a lot. I think I said this before too. There's a lot of great R&B out right now. It's just not being pushed. But if you like an R&B person and you go look right now, it's a gang of fire ass R&B artists out right now.
But it's a gang of
lot.
art, but it's a gang
lot.
of artists that's out right now that's fire that just don't get any play. Like it's a,
Yeah.
it's a lot of dope music that's out right now that like it just don't.
It's
people
too
just
much.
not- it ain't even just it's too much. It's just people is not they're not discovering the new music. A lot of people not going to look for it. They just going surface level. So whatever you put on the recommended list, that's all I'm listening to. I'm
Now,
not going
keep this-
past that.
Keep this on topic, but to kind of switch to another topic, why is that? Because like we kind of saying, bringing up the topic about the radios, why aren't the radio stations playing this music? Why? Because
It's programming, man. They play
When you
15
got
songs.
when you got a lot of it inside of the ecosystem, and this is just my theory, and I have to put that out there. This is not facts, but this is my theory. When you think about when you think about radio stations, they kind of feed the record labels. So right now that you guys streaming, a lot of those artists that are streaming big have to get their radio play. So that shut out a lot of the independents. So with the independents being shut out of radio, that really makes it hard for a lot of those independent artists to get discovered. That's why I say, as DJs and people that are real connoisseurs of music, we have to go and discover those artists and bring those artists to light. And if enough of us go and discover them, that's how you get a lot of the hot artists that you're seeing now. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So we talked about this. I think is radio dead? We talked about
Hell
this
no.
before the camera came
Hell
on.
no.
Radio's not dead, right?
When you think about your music getting heard in front of, like, just say we take V103, that's an audience of maybe 500,000 people. You know what I'm saying? You still not gonna beat that.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you get Instagram right now, you're not gonna get an instant 500,000.
No. Even if you have 500,000 followers, only 2% of the people's even gonna see it anyway.
Or
And
even,
also, I think that people have to. It just depends on what audience you catering to. Radio is not for everybody. Streaming may not be for every. Some artists may do better at radio. Some may do better
That's
here.
streaming.
Some may do better here. It's just about finding out what works best for you, being able to put both of them together and make it work for you. The problem is a lot of people don't know how to execute that. So, which is good and bad at the same time, because that has happened because a lot of times it's egos that the information is out there. It's just about if you want to go get it.
So let me ask you this: being that you work at a record label, you work at a distributor record label. How do you, when an artist come to you and they go, "I want my record to blow up. We need to put it to the radio," and you kind of know how the inner workings of how things in the process of how it go. Do you kind of encourage that artist that that's the way we need to go, or do you encourage like we need to take other steps before we get to that part of it?
So one thing that I pride myself on is educating any artists that come across my path.
Right.
I'm not just going to say, if I know that that's leading you down a path of nowhere or destruction or heartache,
Right.
I'm not going to hurt you in the process of trying to help you. So I would say, well, let's look up under your hood, like your back office. How many streams you doing right now? Are you getting radio already? What's motivating you to just want to go to radio, which is 9 times out of 10 is ego, because I want to hear people hear me and this, that, and the other. So myself, I would not encourage an artist to go to radio. I encourage them to do everything else. Like, nobody likes, in the football world, nobody likes to be out there doing the drills all day long, practicing this, that, and the other. But a lot of people, they don't see what went into it. They just see now they're in the Hall of Fame, or now they're here, now they're there. A lot of people don't like the hard work. They want the glitz and glamour of it.
Yeah, that's crazy, because like even when you think about the artists now, they don't want to put in any work. So when you think about going to radio seems like the easiest thing, but it's actually the last thing on the board you want to do. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because once you hit radio and it don't research, and I think I seen my man Chuck T talking about this the other day. If your song don't research at radio, which that's why I tell a lot of artists you might want to get educated on radio before you go spend a lot of money in the radio. And that's what's kind of discouraging when we asking that question to say, is radio dead? Well, we asking that question, is radio dead? Because a lot of independent artists are going, man, I can't afford to put my record on radio.
Exactly.
But now people are they're starting to go, before they go to mainstream radio, they're going to the internet radio. Right. So that tends to be cheaper. Right. As well as,
but how effective is? I mean, and
very,
we know this
because it's going to translate into streams, which is going to turn into money for you, which is going to make me happy, and it's going to make you happy, and we're going to be one big happy family together. Making money.
So go ahead.
I look at internet radio how we used to look at college radio.
Right.
Like, I think it's the same thing. Remember the college radio stations used to play all the dope shit first, and then it would translate and get the real people who really listen, and it would grow. I think internet radio was like that now. I think some people are just not viewing it that way. But if you use internet radio the same way as people used to use college radio, I think that shit works. And your streams count. And if it's media-based station, it counts.
Colleges are starting to do distribution companies in the schools now. Like Georgia State, they have a radio station there. Shout out to Georgia State.
That's a jewel right there for people that don't know in the city.
They have one for the students on campus. The students run it and everything. They're not messing with 1 RPM, respectfully, but it's out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Georgia State has a distribution company.
Yes, huh?
Get it? What you say they have a distribution or a radio station?
Both.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, they have distribution too?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Oh, wow.
I knew about the radio station. But see, even that's like work your trap. Like if I go into Georgia State,
Right.
I'd be at that
That's
radio
a jewel
station
right there. So
every
that's right.
day.
For y'all that's in media working on your music at Georgia State right now, the gym.
I'm going to be in
The
trouble.
gym, you got it. The gym right there in the school.
Trouble.
But it's about finding creative ways to get on. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, because you can't afford Hot 107.9, really. If you don't have a budget for that.
But that's why I'm saying I think a lot of the independent artists feel like radio is dead to them because what they're telling them it costs to be. When you sit there, you hear Coach K or you hear somebody say it's $250,000 to get a #1 record.
They're like,
you
I'm out.
automatically in your mind going, well, it's out my league.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason for me even thinking that.
Yeah.
So let me try to work every other avenue. And in the artist's mind, they just going like, that shit dead. Ain't no way I don't even know where to start to get $250,000. And that's why I was saying, like, if independent artists were really as creative and intelligent as they should be, you know what I'm saying? I would invest in myself. I would do the same thing I would do as I would do in business. I would go and up my credit so I can go get loans and borrow money against, because that's all you're doing when you're going to get it with a label
It's
or
a
you're
loan.
going to get with anybody else. You're just getting a loan.
Facts.
Because I promise you, what makes every relationship fall out in the music industry is the time to pay back that money.
Yep.
When it's time to pay back that money that you was, hey man, I was in the hotel this weekend, we were balling out. Somebody was paying for that shit while you was balling.
Facts. That's
No.
too
Now
time.
it's time to recoup. And so now when you get that person that bill for that recoupment, shit. Boy, I'm not paying that. I ain't spent that kind of money. I ain't did that. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? So that's why I said a lot of artists right now just feel like economically wise, they can't afford radio. So that's why radio is just like, it ain't even an option for them. Every other option besides radio is an option now. So when you listen to V, when you listen to these other 3 radio stations out here now, that's why you're hearing so much mainstream records now, because a lot of independent artists ain't even taking their record to radio. I don't even know if most radio stations even do new music days.
Yeah.
They don't. I remember
that?
when radio used to have like a Freestyle Friday and
Yeah.
Right.
all of that where artists can call in or even.
But a lot of people took advantage of that too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. You know who you are. You know who you are. You done messed it up for everybody. Bring it back. X, you bring it back.
Hey, they need me at the radio.
We ain't
station.
at the
They
radio,
need you at
yeah.
the radio station. Why X ain't at the radio station?
They scared to
Can
put
we
us at the
talk
radio
about
station.
that? Can
Come
we
on,
talk
man.
about why my
Let's start a
mans ain't
petition.
at the
Can we start a petition?
Yes,
Yeah, we need to
let's
be at the
start a
radio.
petition. Let's get X on the radio. Who else y'all gonna
Yeah.
get?
We outside radio. What's
I'm
up?
just-
Yeah, we
Oh,
outside radio.
hello, let's talk about it.
Come on, man.
Nah, I mean, and you know this for a fact. I've been pushing that for the longest. I just think
Yeah.
each station, if it ain't, and I love what Greg Street and Bankhead do. They do a lot, but I think you got 3 other radio stations in the city that you got. This is probably the biggest market in the country for independent artists. We should have at least 3-4 new independent artists playing on every station.
That's all.
You get what I'm saying? Because you got to think how many independent artists it is in the city.
Just running through
And since radio is not really supporting independent artists in the city, you've seen a decline in the participation in independent artists throughout the city.
And the
That's
station
like
that
what
does
the
would be the
subject
shit.
says. Is radio dead? Because like you said, the folks ain't going to the radio.
I don't
music,
think
'cause
it's
that's the
dead.
last. And then a lot of people aren't listening because of streaming, YouTube, XM radio. You can find it. You
But
know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think
And then,
it's
like you said, the new music is getting to the radios last. So technically, by the time they got the new old music, yeah, it's old to the
But I
streets.
don't
They still
think
have
it-
the biggest audience. I think that's really what
Yeah,
it is. So
but
by the
it-
time they do get there, though,
Uh-huh.
your mama heard it, your grandma heard it, your auntie heard it. They not on like satellite radio and all that. That's what keeps radio going,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
terrestrial radio, because that audience is big. That's why them advertisers pay, because they got a lot of people listening to the radio. Even when you ain't listening to the radio, that should be on.
Because and I think a lot of artists forget about advertisement dollars. I think radio is really about advertisement.
It's business.
So if it ain't gonna fit their format, they not playing it.
Speaking of artists that forgot about advertisement dollars, what do y'all think about Miss Nicki Minaj with a lot of those advertisement dollars being pulled away from her? And she also has a petition that's going around online to deport her because she's not a citizen.
Whoa, nah, I ain't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
Wait a minute.
Nicki is not a citizen of the United States.
But is this backlash for her supporting Trump?
This is
Definitely.
backlash for her doing the interview with Charlie Kirk's
yeah.
wife. And she went on there and she said she kind of went against her whole fan base. Like her fan base has been the Barbs, or the Barbs consist of,
Right.
LGBTQ plus community. And she kind of said boys should be boys. And she just kind of went away from everything that has made her thus far. Plus, saying that Trump was so handsome and everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was more the backlash she got from Trump. Like,
It was a combination of things.
It was
You gotta think the Barbs, a lot of them ain't even girls.
No.
because I heard she lost like 10 million followers
in
in
one
Whoa,
day,
yeah.
she had to deactivate her account so that she would stop losing
Yes.
them.
$1 million in a day.
She killed herself.
They start fucking with you, Shawty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start fucking with you.
I think she's from Trinidad. She's from Trinidad.
I knew that, but I didn't know she was not a citizen.
She's not a citizen.
Nick, you let them folks sucking you and Nick made you lose your supporters,
Talk
and
to
they
'em, bro.
ain't even really supporting you. They only paid you and played you like a sucker. And you let them folks pay you to play you. And now them folks that really behind you ain't even behind you no more. That's
Played
like
yourself
$10
off
million
the street.
in a day? Come on, man. What? Man, that's crazy.
And her
B.
fans can't
No
even
way.
support her because it's like everything that you fed them for what 10,
You just shit
15
on
years.
all
but
us
she lose
over
but
them.
she lose that amount of followers, but she still don't lose her star power.
Oh, yes, she did.
Yeah, but
She
that-
also turned against the black community by saying that a black little girl should not make white people feel inferior by making them feel like they're less pretty, or stop making them
What?
feel like you're teasing them or taunting them. They
So-
should feel bad about celebrating their
So,
whiteness, is what she said.
I think the bigger question is, why do money make black entertainers get
Change
delusional?
like that, right?
Yeah.
But she
Like
already
seriously,
got money, though, right?
that's a real serious question. I think a lot of times we have to really start looking at, like, at some point when black entertainers get this money, they get in this world and get in this side of this bubble that they get outside of us to where, like, for her to even say that, it's
Right.
crazy.
Crazy.
And you from Queens, like you tripping.
Right. And every time I think about Nicki Minaj, this is no shade to her at all. I always think about the video I seen of her chasing Remy Ma when she was trying to get with
Yes,
Remy Ma, like
yes,
early on.
yes.
I remember those videos. So to see her now and to be the person who she is now, I just don't get, like, what happened.
That's why people be thinking it's Illuminati, because they be like, this is a ritual, right? Because this ain't the Nicki, or is this a Nicki clone? Nah, these motherfuckers get money and just be changing. I really feel like it's just, once certain people get a certain amount of money, that could have been your real you the whole time. And you probably was just faking the whole time, and now you got the money, you don't give a fuck.
But then
you
a
got
lot
the
of
real
people
you.
were saying Nicki was going to that side because her dude was like a predator or some shit, and he was trying to get off his papers or
And
some
her
shit.
brother.
That was
And
her
her
brother.
brother.
Yeah, it
No,
was
it's
Both
both.
of them.
Okay, but I knew she had some legal issues on.
Say,
She had some
okay.
legal issues on that side, and that's what kind of made her lean that way.
That was part of the deal, B. I let your people out, you go speak against your people. I let your people out, you speak against your people. One or the other. However you want to do it, but you got to get it done. You know what I mean?
But Trump
if it-
said he
but-
ain't
but you
part.
gotta
I mean,
ask
he's
yourself-
not gonna.
So she did it for nothing.
She did it for
Look,
nothing.
He pulled a whammy. He like,
Ah.
Win whammy.
Win women.
Scammy.
I tell you, Trump, come on, Trump been telling everybody anything anyway.
I'm
Why
telling
you
you.
supposed to shake that devil hand?
I'm
You just like,
telling
all
you.
right, man.
But he definitely tell nigga what they
Well,
want to
come
hear,
on,
right?
he gonna tell you what you want to hear.
So,
I got you.
so since we brought Trump up, and I know we don't normally talk about this, but I gotta ask you this: what did you think about Trump invading Venezuela?
I understand.
Do you?
I do.
Do you think it's about them being our neighbor?
It's about two things.
I know it's about all.
Yeah, that's number one. That's number one.
I don't
Number
think
one.
it's that, but we'll talk about that too.
Okay, I think it's number one, and I do think that I don't agree with what he do, but I think it's smart military wise.
But why we need their oil? We make more oil than any of those countries.
It's to stop. They were exporting oil to China, so he's really just blocking China.
Right, nah, nigga.
It's a blocker move.
Nah, nigga, you ain't finna be sending that shit over there to them folks. What's wrong with you? We're gonna take this shit. You finna just be sending
Nah,
shit
get it
over
from
to
me.
these folks, and we don't even fuck with them.
Get it from me
and
now.
You right here? Yeah, now you got to come shop with me.
You don't think he trying to execute his power like by going
nah,
past?
He just really
like
pulled the gangster move.
if you start a war, then you don't have to have any congressional approval on nothing.
Exactly, but he did that like you said. It's about like you're,
So
you're
now he's
shifting
even
money to my op.
But think about this.
Shit.
But
Cut your water off,
even with him doing that, if he starts a war, any type of conflict, he now has more power than he ever had because now he don't have to have any congressional approval.
Don't you think all three can be true?
Yeah, because I think that's been the
But
whole
where
plot
did
and
his
plan in the first place.
congressional approval go? I
Once
thought he had
starts
to.
war, it's over with.
Yeah, once he start a war, he don't have to have. He's the
Oh yeah.
He's a super gangster, man.
Right.
right.
He really
And then once you start a conflict like that, even if you have an election, he's still
I'm
president.
still locked in. You can't do nothing.
So you
We
got
at
to
war.
think about it from a bigger picture than just see. He makes I love what he's one of them guys. He set the illusion out there
It's
for you.
direction.
I mean, he's the master.
You like, look over here.
Yeah, right. He's the master.
That
He's the
man.
master. He
The
a
master of
Hey,
destruction.
look,
Sure.
man, yeah, man, that's why I don't. It's like I don't like him and I like him, but you respect him. You feel me? And yeah, we know he be doing wrong, but at the same time, like as the country, I feel like we already knew y'all signed up for the shit. So
No,
I ain't
I like
signed
the
up for
fact
that
that
shit.
everybody that signed up for the Trump shit is shocked.
I
that's what I'm
ain't
saying.
signed
Y'all
up
signed
for
up
that
for the
shit.
shit.
I don't understand that. Y'all know who he was, right? They fell for the win-win.
How you go with it one time, and then you let it come back again,
Right.
knowing what kind of shit he on.
Y'all better show up for the midterms. I know that.
Listen,
They've
I
been
don't even
showing
blame him.
up. They have been
They
showing
better show up for the midterms. But okay, if we don't have Trump, who do we get? That's my thing.
You get what's my man
Throw
in
'em all
California,
away.
Gavin Newsom.
Killer Mike, West Side, West Side, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
going
and
Mike.
this the part of it. I think a lot of us, especially the younger generation, I don't really think they're into politics to know who's next.
They don't. That's why I'm saying
That's
that.
that's
That's
the
how they
only
get to pull the
that-
wool
that's
over
the
their
only
head.
scary part about it. Because if we was really in the know of politics and who was next and who was leading this in this area, who was strong in this one, and what they were running for, I think a lot of this shit we've been voting for the last few years just been on popularity.
It is a popular contest.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like-
why he's
like
so
when-
good at it.
Like when people voted for Barack Obama, you didn't know what the fuck he was running on. You didn't know
voted 'cause
his
he's black.
he didn't have no, you didn't know his fucking
and
foreign
he spoke
policy.
so well.
And he spoke great. He was
get
a
what I'm
black
saying?
man who spoke great.
Right, but
he
so
had me my vote.
and this is what I'm saying.
Twice.
He had your vote. He had your vote just because he was black. Just like when Stacey Abrams ran for office here in Georgia,
Yep.
we didn't vote for her because we knew what the fuck she was running on. Yeah, she's a black woman running for governor. Oh man, we vote for her.
No, but
She was
sometimes,
pro-weed. She was pro-weed.
but sometimes you have to choose the lesser of two
evils.
evils.
That's
But how
every
you know
time.
what the
Yes.
lesser of the two evils is if you don't even know what they're running on?
You gotta. Shoot,
That
I do
was
my
tough.
research.
Do the research.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nobody's doing that's
No.
that's the point I'm making.
Exactly.
You're not doing enough research in any of the candidates to know what they run on. She could have been black, but she could have been straight against you.
Yeah, no, it's
Right.
so whoever has the better marketing. It's just like putting out a art.
It's like who got the
best
better
marketing?
flyers? Who got the better flyers?
Exactly. Because what's my girl? I'm having a brain fart. Who lost? She was a black
Kamala
lady,
Harris.
Kamala Harris. We knew her policies, and that's why she didn't win. Because people was like, "Nah, she locked up all them niggas." And,
Right.
Yeah.
But see,
like,
that's the
the
negative.
prime example.
That's the negative side of programming. They wanted you to hear. They wanted you to know that
we didn't know the other parts.
because they knew wasn't nobody gonna go and research it.
Right.
They
Yep.
they knew you weren't gonna research what the good she did.
I voted for her.
They
anyway.
knew you was gonna lock into the negative side of what she did. That's how anybody that's good for us, the first thing they gonna lock you into is what they done bad.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They never gonna lock you in there. Oh man, you know he went out there and he did this and he did that and we can't believe. No, they never. No, man, you know he was out there and he was taking money from people and he was. They gonna always feed you the negative. They never gonna feed you what you need to know. And a lot of people that should be in these positions, they not in just because of the negative programming that they know they can put out there on us.
And they don't have enough money to compete against the other candidates' marketing.
Just like our attorney friend that came in, he would have been a great person to have in office. But the powers that be and the money that it takes to really be in a position, he couldn't compete.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy,
You see what I'm saying?
all this shit is
That's
money.
how Obama won. He had raised the most much money. That's why I was telling. This is my theory, right? Trump won again because who was his player partner? Who was his major support?
He had them all. He had Elon and all of them.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
He had the money.
That's all you need.
He had the
need
money.
nobody else.
Zuckerberg.
So look, Elon knows he can't run for America, right?
Yep.
But I know who can, and I know who like money.
And I got his ear.
So yeah, and I got his ear. So as the evil rich ass genius, I'm gonna fund your whole campaign, buddy.
Yep.
But then you
You owe me one big pussycat flavor, you know me? Yeah. When I call me, you owe me one big pussycat flavor.
But you know the thing I found that was
Right?
I got you.
the thing I found that was hilarious about that whole thing is why was all the tech people that was on Trump's side Republican? I didn't really see hardly any tech people that was Democratic.
Because
All your heavyweight tech people was on Trump's side, and he knew that.
Follow the money.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Trump about money.
Democrats
And
ain't got
everybody
no
wants to
bread
support
either,
money.
man.
That's not true.
Where is that?
Shit, they got the poor city, so they gotta have the bread.
What they doing with it?
So just think about it. Somebody look it up. How much do a Democratic senator or congressman make?
Let me see.
Look that up and see what that costs.
How much does a Democratic senator make? You said a congressman or
Yeah, a senator or congressman.
let's see.
Can I get a? Can
Let's
y'all
get it.
cut
Let's
it
get it.
like
Have
this
mercy
way?
real quick.
Easy and Emmanuel and Orlando calling me. I think it's.
You can
something
go
wrong with
take
the
your
artist.
call.
Yeah, go.
Hey, Cameron ain't even know
This
you.
is something with my money.
Go get the money, yeah. Damn, they said his salaries haven't budged in 15 years. Nah, ain't no way. Current annual salary is $174,000.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So we're talking about a congressman that make a salary of $174,000, right?
Right.
So how do these people amass the wealth up to be millionaires? Most congressmen and senators are millionaires.
Yeah, backdoor
So,
deal.
so if you only can amass $174,000 as your pay salary, right? How do you get to be $1 million player?
Insider trading.
Yeah, insider trading.
So you got lobbyists, you got insider trading, but you got all this stuff going on. So when you said Democrats are broke, ain't no way. There's no way.
Well, they ain't spending on the right marketing. They
And you ain't even talking about these. Most of these people are probably in cahoots with the governors of these places where
Probably.
they got businesses and stuff that they can file for through business. You get kickback, tax benefits, all kind of stuff. These people are finagling the system with. But me and you would be burdened if we missed paying taxes 3-4 years.
exactly be in
And
jail.
I agree with think about what you said. They might got money, but people with money, that don't mean they're gonna spend it on what it's supposed to be spent on, or they spending it correctly. You feel me? Like you said, they might do got money, but they ain't spending it on the right marketing. They ain't spending it with the right people. You know, you can have all the money and just be blowing that shit in the wrong issue. You know what I'm saying?
Something going on with the Democrats.
Right,
There's a
it's
disconnect.
Like how
man.
bad the roads is out here in Atlanta. You know, they just not starting to really fix them up. But shit, you can't say Atlanta ain't been making no money.
All right, they only
You know
doing
what
that
I'm
because FIFA coming.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if
Think about
FIFA,
that, right. The only
just
reason
imagine.
y'all fixing up the city because
Oh.
you got these fake ass folk coming over
But
here.
now that Trump has done all this stuff with these different countries, now I just seen it today, over 17,000 people are boycotting coming to Atlanta for the World Cup.
I saw that.
Boycott.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want to.
Yeah,
they call
don't
it
wanna
Trump's
come.
America.
Yeah, they don't want to come
Because of
of
what
how
now?
he's treating the immigrants and
Yep.
different races of people here in America.
I like
So
And
that.
think about it, they're
Yo.
coming from overseas.
Yeah,
got-
that's
Like
gangster.
that.
you got 17,000 people already just saying, "No, I'm not going."
Yeah. They
So
need to
that's
stand on
that's
that.
a big loss. So that's supposed to bring, I think, $17 billion or something like that, $17.2 billion to the city. That's a lot of money.
I like that though. Shout out to y'all for standing on
Yeah,
business, man.
standing on business.
Because we stuck in Trump's America, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, no, we ain't stuck. You know, you can
I ain't
always
in
get
the mix,
you
ain't
can always
I?
get your
I'm
passport
outside
and
the
leave.
I ain't going nowhere.
I would.
I
ain't
enjoy
even-
Japan. Like I would
get
live
out.
in Japan.
Yeah, because I'm
Tokyo,
hearing about a lot.
I
I'm
would
hearing a
live
lot.
there.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying they're moving to like Bangkok,
I
Thailand,
will
and
live
places
there.
like that because of the cost of living.
I'm gonna go somewhere where they can really
And the
smoke.
food is just so much cleaner over there.
Oh, yeah, there's so much shit over here that's
That's
banned.
banned, yes.
But now,
Yes.
but now RFK just passed some. He just passed some legislations where he just a lot of
I'm
that stuff
so
that
sick
we've
of
been
him.
getting.
For the
he's-
food?
Yeah, he just cut a lot of
I'm
that, all
so sick
that
of
processed food. He's trying to make the food better.
That's what's killing us.
Oh
It's
yeah.
the
They
food.
been killing us.
Yeah. forever.
Yeah, you-
Forever.
Well, why they ain't banning cigarettes and shit like that then?
Because
I don't smoke
that's
cigarettes.
big
I'm
business.
just saying,
because they make money off
alcohol, all that. Like, let these
that's
kids
money.
have
Well,
they
cigarettes and alcohol is
Doritos.
probably the biggest commodity that they make. As far as just think about what's that company, the Tabasco company, Reynolds. They own. Look
So
how
Ubers
many
and
brands.
Ubers ain't
Just think
making
about
no
when you
money.
go. Just think about when you go into
That's what I'm
into a gas station. Most of those brands that's on the shelf are owned by one
By
company.
the same company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. So every day I go in there and get these. You know what I'm talking about?
What you
You
get?
helping
What
the
you
cause.
get?
You helping the cause.
Oh yeah.
Don't advertise them. They got to cut us a check.
Oh yeah,
Don't
yeah, yeah.
advertise.
Oh yeah.
Those products that are coming from the Latino.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh.
So, all right. So you would leave America and live overseas?
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. If I had a cool $1 million to just play with right now, yeah, I would definitely be out of America.
Where you
I don't
going,
need
X?
no $1 million to go out the country.
Where I would go, I probably would go. I wouldn't go to the islands because the first thing about the islands, the weather. I couldn't deal with that.
You couldn't deal with the
Hurricanes,
weather.
man.
I couldn't, cause you got to think you build $1 million home over there and she just
Tear
go.
that
Poof.
shit down.
You
Yep.
just, no, listen, listen what you say. Look, you got $1 million, right? You wouldn't need $1 million home over there.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
can
I'm gonna
spend
tell you, listen,
$100,000
seriously.
on a couch
Hold
you
on.
going?
Oh, wait. No, you gotta let me finish answering. No, you gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, my boy told me this. He said, "X-Man, if you ever want to live like a king, you gotta go to Ghana."
Oh yeah. I
He
did
said, "You
get
go to
that.
Ghana." He said, "With 100,000, bro, you have a maid, somebody that'll come in. I mean, like everything that these people in America have that's supposed to be. You have everything: a maid, a nanny, all this for
Your royal
like,
penis is clean
That's
type
what
shit.
I'm thinking in my
I
head.
want that.
You said it right.
I want that.
hey, like, listen."
Your penis is clean,
God rest
man.
it, man. May my man
Maybe
rest
you
in
gotta
peace.
do
But
what she did
listen,
today.
all he kept telling me was, "Yo, man, you gotta come over here and see how I'm living. I'm living like a king, bro." And this, my man, I'm knowing for a fact he ain't rich at all.
Yeah. But he living.
But he living good over there. Like and listen, once he went, I got two partners that went and moved to Africa, and they never came back. And they always call me from there and go, "Man, when you leaving?"
When I went, I didn't want to come back. I ain't gonna lie. I kept saying, I was like, well, if I ain't had kids, I probably wouldn't have came back to this motherfucker.
Yeah, cause
People like that over there, huh? I know it. Look, they don't tell you that though.
I can't
Look, I
wait
ain't
to
even
go.
been over there. They ain't tell you
Me
that for
either.
shit show, but I can just.
that's
You
my.
just know it's like
Africa.
a hidden secret. Like we ain't gonna tell. It's like think about it in the books and in history on the subject, off the subject. They ain't gonna tell you that Africa really beautiful over there.
No.
They don't want y'all niggas to go back home. They want you to stay over here and be slaves, where you can just really go back home and live like a king, like you're supposed to be kicking shit. But they want you to stay over here with some shit. You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah,
all
you
right
know.
to Africa, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight like
Black
that.
power.
You feel it when you over there. You like, damn, this really where you belong.
Exactly, like you
could
been there,
feel
you
it.
could feel, like you said, you felt like
could
that's
feel
where
it.
you belong.
You could feel
Like,
it.
what's the movie Black Panther? Ain't that what he say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wakanda.
You felt like you was there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I did kind of. Now Cairo was dirty as shit. Like once you leave.
Yeah, they say
where the
Cairo's
pyramid,
dirty. Yeah,
it's
the outside part of
the
the
hood.
Cairo.
It's
Yeah.
like
That's the hood,
dirty
though.
shit. But when we went to the Red
Everybody
Sea,
got
like
a
over
hood.
there, that shit was beautiful, man.
Right, everybody got
But Ghana different though. Nah. Ghana, my man Chico Bean goes every New Year's. He goes to Ghana every year.
Yeah,
He's
man.
like,
Listen, I'm
nigga.
telling you, like
And I watch his whole
everybody
stories. That shit's beautiful.
that tell me about Africa say, man, go to Ghana.
Ghana.
Say, don't go to South America, go to Ghana.
That's next on my list.
That
I need
he
to go to
says.
Ghana.
At least he gave us one.
But my thing is, I definitely want to go to Egypt, like where you went. That's my thing.
Oh, you went
shit
to
was-
Egypt?
Yeah, I got to show you pictures. Incredible.
Yeah, he went to
That shit was
Egypt.
incredible.
And this
I
and
was
this.
moving
Like an
with that
Egyptian
kind of money.
tent. Yeah.
From my education.
They thought I was one of them.
From what I was told, my partners, I'm going to probably Colombia.
They going to Thailand.
And they going to Myrtle
I'm
Beach.
going to Colombia because yeah, you can smoke. You can smoke in Colombia, yeah, and they there in Colombia.
I could make coke.
Nah, not Colombia. You want to go to the other part, not Colombia
I
though.
want to go. It's Colombia is the one
What
I
is
want
it?
to go to. It's called
mean-
Taco something. With all the chocolate ones over there.
In
You
South
know,
America?
Yeah, in South America. It's a whole bunch of islands and like Colombia.
You know why he wanna go.
I know why he wanna
go. You know, they like chocolate Latinos.
The weed and the women.
What?
Chocolate Latinos.
Okay.
But they
Nice.
chocolate though. You
Like
know
that.
what I mean? The emphasis
Okay.
on chocolate. You understand me? Yeah, over there in Colombia. So you take about 100,000 over there. I'm gonna have me 2.
100,000. That's
Yeah.
it. See, They say y'all the reason why it's bad over there now.
No, that's for me. At my house. I'm gonna spend $100.
Oh, okay, at your house. All right.
It's still $40 overseas.
Listen here, man. Listen.
I thought he gonna go change the pace.
Absolutely not. We are at the current market rate. We ain't changing nothing.
Yeah.
Change my living situation. My house is gonna be beautiful, like my chick. It's gonna be the same thing. You feel me?
That right.
We ain't spending.
You popping your shit today. I like,
Hey, he feel good today
I
though.
like that. Yeah.
Papa champ.
He said he going to
Gangsta.
Colombia to find him one.
Hey, listen. Hey, but no, I'm really going. You just gave the African spot. That's where I was gonna go.
Yeah.
I would have went to
Ghana.
Egypt or Ghana.
Yeah.
Like, cause my friends that are, I'm gonna shout y'all out, my passport bros, cause I can't go.
Passport bros.
But I always ask them why they don't go to an African country first. You feel me? They go to Latin America. So I'm only going by the stories that I've been told from them going to these Latin American countries.
Where you go to those countries because
But
it's a lot.
me personally, since you already had said it, I was just going another route. Hey, I'm going to the mother, man.
But the reason why most people don't go because of that 13-hour flight.
I was just getting ready to
What's
say,
Africa?
what? That flight,
That
ain't
flight
no
is
hope,
hell.
bro. 14 hours, and then coming back it was 15 because we had to catch 3 different flights.
Yeah.
That shit was not cool.
See, you don't.
It was not cool.
You don't indulge in 420. I'm gonna have me some gummies.
I took some gummies.
Okay.
I did, and I watched every Jason Bourne movie that the motherfucker had.
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't sleep though. I was just like this.
Still couldn't sleep.
You can't sleep on no plane 14
Just
hours.
like this.
I was knocked out on
Not that long. Like I could sleep on a plane for
He
sure.
probably nodded maybe 1 or 2 times, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure
like-
you was up the whole time.
See, I
It's
just
too
slept
long.
At least half of it.
It's
I
too
know
long.
me. I just slept half.
I sleep on planes, but for that one, it was just too long. Like I feel like I went to bed and I woke up and I looked at my watch. I'm like, damn, bitch, I was only asleep for 4 hours. We got 10 more.
More
of
out,
these?
yeah.
That's how it was when I traveled to Tokyo. It was like, I think 13 hours.
Yes.
But it wasn't bad. I was knocked out in there.
Now tell us about. You've been to Africa,
Tokyo.
Latin America. Tell us about Tokyo. Would
Tokyo.
You said you would choose to live in
I
the
will
Orient.
move. I was mad I had to come back here. I was. It's so clean there. There's no trash cans on the street. When you know you walking down the street, you may see a trash can from no trash can. They said throw your trash away at home. Or if you inside of a restaurant, you throw your trash away there. The food was, the McDonald's was different, the KFC, and the Burger King. They had real steak burgers in there.
Yeah, the meat is
And,
definitely totally different overseas. Totally
is.
different.
Yeah.
And what was funny too is their portion sizes. So like over here, what would you say a small cup, a small size, or medium? Show me a medium McDonald's cup. About how big?
Oh, they supersizing that shit over here.
Yeah.
The long guy.
Yeah, no. Medium over there is like, this is what the size cup come with.
That pissed me off.
And then if you want to, yes, if you want to say, can I they don't do that. You got to buy a whole nother meal.
cup or a whole
No,
nother meal.
a whole nother meal, not the cup. You got to buy a whole nother
I've
meal.
been
Look,
pissed
I
off.
like
the
that
big
though,
cup.
because they keeping
Keep you
no
little.
offense, yeah, there you go. 'Cause I was gonna say
Oh.
stop keeping people fat.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying? Or helping beat up.
Well, that's why most Americans are obese.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're gonna feed you all this shit. Hey, eat this shit. We don't give a fuck. Eat it. Huh.
When I came back from Tokyo and I started eating food back over here, my digestive system went crazy.
How long were you there?
I was there 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So this is the question I got to ask you, and it just made me think about the food when I was, because you know I was just sick a few days ago, so I wanted to ask you something. So now that you know the chicken and chicken noodle soup is not real, do you eat chicken noodle soup?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
So what do you eat?
You just don't eat.
I'm
Make
married.
my own.
I'm blessed to
Make
be
my own.
married. My wife makes homemade
I make
chicken
my own.
noodle
Yes.
soup with the chicken, with a real chicken. She
But
boil that
what if,
motherfucker.
what if
make
you what if you just need it quick? You don't eat the canned.
Fuck no. You still
Go
do
to
it?
Chick-fil-A.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A just
Yeah, Chick-fil-A got a bomb ass chicken
I
noodle soup.
love their chicken.
Because I was listen,
That
I was
chicken
listen,
is
man,
all-
listen.
No, that's they real. They
You can
got
pull up
real
on that.
chicken
No,
breast. in
not
there.
Chick-fil-A.
Listen, Chick-fil-A will get you if you ain't already been got. You know what I'm
No.
saying? I'm a food
Oh,
guy.
you know what?
I'm the food guy, and I'm a health nut.
They were
I don't
cloning
listen.
chickens.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A has their own recipe
GMO.
of this guy, a money maker, that designed this type of machine that, it's
That ain't printed chicken either, is
it's
it?
printed chicken. I like
Yeah,
how you said
printed
that,
chicken,
printed
yeah.
chicken.
No, the Campbell's is real, like 3D printed chicken. Like it
Yeah,
ain't even.
but
What's the
Chick-fil-A is
difference?
also.
Chick-fil-A is too?
also.
No, god
listen, bro,
can't eat
I
shit,
ain't
bro.
even gonna lie to you, man. It's kind of, and I told my girl this the other day. It's just kind of hard for me to eat now because I don't know what's real. Like I don't even eat chicken no more, to be honest
So
with
really,
you.
it ain't too much that's real. To be honest with you, it's all
Grow it.
genetically. You know what I'm saying?
Like the other day, I went to go get some. I
Unless
wanted
you're getting straight halal meat.
listen.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't really go to those spots, but unless you're getting straight halal meat, you getting something.
I would-
Unless it says I don't because I don't trust them, but it says organically grown, grass fed.
Yeah, they be lying about that
Or
too.
go to a butcher.
That's what I'm saying. The halal
Yeah,
meat.
yeah.
place.
A butcher? Where the butcher at now? They don't even have butchers
They
no
got
more.
Yes, they do. They got one right across the street from Grady's.
Right on.
You talking about the curb market?
You can go in there. You can go. It's a few, but you can go to Ponce Way in Decatur.
See, it's just
That's
about
where we go,
Farmers
Ponce
Yeah,
City Market.
You're trying to eat as clean as possible with what you can. You know what I'm saying? So we all eat some bullshit.
It's too much work.
because you got to. You know what I'm saying? But for your most part, for what you put in your refrigerator,
But how
like you
good-
said, when
but-
you going home, you got a good lady at the house gonna cook you the real shit.
How you
So
think-
sometimes
but how
when
you-
out and about, you gotta eat that bullshit.
But how do you think your system is digesting 3D meat?
It ain't.
What do you
Come
think? What do you think
Your body's like, what the fuck?
fuck is this? Like,
But if you grew up on it,
your
like has
body-
it always been that?
we don't know. We don't know how long we probably been.
I've
Eating.
been eating Campbell soup since I was a baby, nigga.
Yeah.
Like
So this
a
is what I'm
child.
saying.
Recipe.
So this is what I'm
It's
saying.
the
Until
same
somebody
recipe.
exposed this shit, we don't know how long we might have been eating.
Exactly. So your body used to.
But you know, and I always say this, just being a conspiracy theorist, I always believe like they was already doing it before you found out about it.
Yeah. It was just more
When you-
information now.
Right. When you found out about it, you found out it just because you got exposed to it, but they were already doing it.
That's where cancer and all that shit come from.
Exactly. So,
yeah,
and that's prime example of you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? So people always be wondering, like you said, why you're getting sick. Your body is a car. You
I
put
guess
that
my-
gas in that motherfucker. It go,
My body would be sick if I'm eating fucking plastic.
right.
Exactly.
So that's why you wonder. You know how you if you change your diet, you know what I'm saying. You'll notice those changes. You know what I'm saying. I rarely eat fried foods. I love my wings. That's really
I
the only
stopped
time
eating
I
that
get
shit.
them. But I try to get them baked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to get baked wings instead of just getting fried.
But I stopped eating wings completely, man, because when you look at, I always, I'm going to give you a couple theories. This is me. Just think about wings, man. You ain't never just looked at the size of those fucking wings, man?
I don't like big wings.
Yeah,
Yo,
they-
bro, the size of the wings just make me stop eating wings completely.
But don't
I
you
never
get
did
the
that.
little bitty skinny motherfuckers and then you be like,
You
man,
need a
that ain't
baby
no
wing.
them little
Nah, I like the
like
little,
them little
at least,
American deli joints.
I like them.
that
I
little
mean,
wing,
at least,
what the fuck is that?
at least it let me think it's a real wing. I know a chicken ain't that damn big.
Chickens is big.
Not that-
Once they inject them with that bullshit.
But what I did hear from a
Stop.
butcher is when they pull them at different times, that determines. That was when they was trying to. I think they trying to clean it up because they said it's when they pull them at different times. So if
I'm
the chicken
a
is not
70s. I'm a
mature, the wing gonna be small.
I'm a 70s kid, and chicken was never that big. Only chicken that was that big was churches.
Where's churches and KFC getting all this chicken?
Never
from?
had churches in my life. You believe that? Never, not one time.
How you never had churches?
I rolled past it.
So
every
you never
time.
been to a family reunion or no family? We know you didn't go to church then.
Well, no,
You never had churches.
no.
He never went to
If
church.
I
You gotta
did, I
bring
didn't know.
churches in this bitch and have them eat churches.
I've
on
never
camera.
had every
I
once.
wouldn't even feed my
You gotta
partner
get
See what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
church.
Once when I moved down
You gotta
here
get
and I
with the
saw how
devil.
big they was, I was like, nah, I don't want that.
Feed my partner that shit.
Like
I
that
never
was
had it.
like that was when we was growing up. That was what they would call.
I swear to God.
They would call
never had it.
churches steroid chicken,
Yeah.
and now all the chicken look like that.
Yeah.
Like just-
The first time I ever seen somebody with, I was like, that shit, it looked too big. I don't want that, and I never ate it.
Like
never ate it.
I can't even front though. I used to love to eat that big ass wing.
I know you did.
For real.
That wing
never
was.
had it.
They had the
I
big.
miss
It had the big drumstick on the wing. Oh my god, that was good.
I'm greedy. I like
And see, and I could eat it then because
Church
I
is
was
good.
young. I didn't know no better.
So
can't
kick
do
this
it now.
right. Let's kick it this way. We in the city. We outside. Strip club, DJs.
Here you go.
Best wings. Give me your 3 top spots. It could be strip club or just an American deli spot where you going for your wings. When you got that wing urge, when you ain't supposed to be eating that fried food, a la me, but I need my hot honey lemon pepper. Where you going?
I'm going to American Deli for my hot lemon pepper.
American Deli.
Yeah.
Hooters.
Hooters?
Hooters.
No,
Right.
Yes.
I said
no, grade
no.
F,
Yes.
nigga.
Oh my
No,
God.
I don't even mean to say
I
it like
love
that. But
Hooters lemon pepper wings.
No way.
Love them.
I'm
Love
going.
them. Love them.
Don't mention Bankhead unless
That's
you say my name. I'm going to the Blue Flame where I want my wings, man. I'm going. That's my.
So you take Blue Flame over Magic?
Yes, sir. I do.
I ain't had strip club food in so long, I wouldn't even know.
I do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm ranking them, just at my rank, I'm going Blue Flame for the food, number 1.
Wow.
Shout out to Pinups, number 2.
I don't know about
Magic
Pinups, man. I heard a rumor about Well, it wasn't even a rumor. It was on the news.
What about who?
The dude that put the fentanyl in the food at
Ain't
Pinups.
nobody putting no fentanyl in the food. I do this.
Niggas been dead. We knew
I
about
think
that.
That's caparoni.
Niggas
me
ain't
see.
died, bro.
That's very much cap.
I
I'm
go-
telling you,
We would have heard that.
I go Flame. I go.
2 times for the flame now. Don't mention Bankhead.
I go. You know what? It's a place on Bankhead called U.S. Deli.
I think I know who you're
And it's the honey hot Cajun motherfuckers.
Oh, that sounds like some crazy ass wings.
Yeah.
Honey hot Cajun.
Yeah, go try it. Right across the street from K&K.
Man, but you know who had the best wings ever, and I had to say this, and they don't give them no respect, man, and they built the wing culture here in Atlanta. Crickets.
Oh, JR
yeah,
Crickets,
shout out
yeah.
JR Crickets.
I forgot about
Crickets.
them.
You forgot about J.R. Crickets.
Crickets.
That-
Right there on University.
Bro, you don't even like
That's
wings
good
if
now.
it weren't for J.R.
I
Crickets.
forgot
Straight
about.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
we gotta. You know
the
what?
one that burnt down.
Yeah, I
But see,
scratched
they
all
ain't
that.
there no more. We
And
old school.
and they had the original flavor for the wing.
Yeah,
They
the
did.
The
lemon
original wing
pepper.
flavor.
Yes, that lemon pepper
Yeah.
will make your
Dog.
eye, ear, and everything.
Shout out to you, JR Crickets was
Yes.
the
JR Crickets, man. OG Atlanta shit.
Dang, I want some wings.
So
right
do
now.
I.
Lemon pepper.
You
Hey.
supposed to bring us some wings.
Yeah, I remember wings on you.
Yeah, nigga. Damn. JR Crickets, look, you got me staring into space and shit. Boy.
Hey, them J.R. Cricket
Man,
wings used to
J.R.
hit.
Cricket wings.
Hell yeah.
Especially
I'ma
the
tell you
one,
what,
especially the one right down on North Avenue.
That's the
Yes,
one.
that's what we talking
Yeah.
about.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Right there,
That's
the
the only
one.
one.
OG one. We
Nah.
No. Spring
East side.
Street. Spring Street, right across the
The one
street from
across
from
from
Varsity.
Varsity.
That's the
Yeah.
original. That's the
That is-
original
that's the
one.
we talking
That's the
about,
original
on
one.
Varsity,
Yeah.
but
What one
across
you
from
talking about? That's what
They
I
got
thought
They had one on North Side that used to be right there where the old
When you mentioned JR Crickets,
International
boy,
House of
we
Pancakes.
all know
You
right
gotta
there.
know
I was
right
definitely
by
thinking of Varsity.
Yeah.
Right there across the street from the varsity.
Yeah, that's the
Everybody-
original one.
Yeah, it used to be popping right there. The
It
gang,
sure
everything.
did.
That
It
was the
sure
vibe.
did.
That's the first time.
See, but I was there. See, and I'm telling my age. I was there when they first came to
He said when
Okay.
he
J.R.
first
Crickets.
came, I was like,
Okay.
man,
When Atlanta first started eating wings,
Okay,
you go
big
get the
dog.
listen. You go get the 50p box.
Oh,
Man.
look how I sit back with
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
50p.
Yeah, 50p.
50p box.
So,
You know
so
what I'm
we
talking about?
gonna start that out. Yeah, we got
Yeah, JR Crickets legendary. RP JR Crickets.
definitely.
No.
Feeling away about that JR
Hey,
Cricket.
cause you know what I'm saying? Cause really, I'm being funny. I'm really thinking about going to give me a 10 piece after I leave.
We
Cause
all gonna go-
listen, I gotta go right past that, so I'm gonna go get me a 10 piece.
So you get to get some JR Crickets today.
Oh yeah.
look.
It ain't none on my way.
You gotta post it.
Oh, I'm gonna get them too. I promise you.
What the day is? Wednesday, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Man. Tuesday at the Flame, man. Wednesday, Thursday, wings, man. I got you. Yeah.
It's on you.
You got us.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, I told you. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Day shift.
Yeah,
They don't cook
day
wings
shift.
on day shift, do they?
Yeah, they do. Kitchens
Okay.
is open on day shift.
I'm coming to
Like
get
I
mine
said,
right before I go to wax.
Definitely
Nigga.
will
I'm
be
going to
there
get
to get
mine.
my wings.
Thursdays. Yeah,
Shit.
there we go. Thursday.
Yep. And then we go to the
Gotcha.
wax.
You can go to wax.
This nigga hit me yesterday, right? He watching the game. The 49ers. and Eagles. Was that yesterday or that was?
Not a game, bang, bang. Well,
He
we
sent
gonna
me a
talk about
picture,
that too.
a video of him. He hype as hell. I'm looking at the background. I'm like, niggas, you at the wax? He watching the game at the goddamn wax, man.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Hey, man, look.
yeah. He stay in them clubs.
But
bro.
listen,
He
this
be outside.
is what I was thinking, and I know we about to talk sports for a minute. Listen, all I kept thinking about after that loss was, man, like, what was Gilly doing?
Boy, you ain't see his phone?
No,
You ain't follow him?
no.
Oh yeah, nigga
I
was
could-
upset. Yeah,
I seen him. I seen he was at the game,
yeah,
but I wanted to see the after,
yeah. It's
the
on
post
there.
game.
No, Duval took it the
out
worst though. I
crazy.
think Duval took the worst L this whole weekend. You know,
Jacksonville.
man, what? That nigga deleted all his comments, deleted everything off his page. Oh, he was tight.
They blew my parlay.
And Jay Ski was on his head.
Jacksonville
boy.
blew my parlay, man. I hit every game. But
Man, I was pulling for Trevor Lawrence though.
I wasn't. I ain't really care.
I wanted him because listen, I just believe when you got a league like the NFL, you got to start pushing new faces
new blood,
toward.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of seeing Josh Allen every football season. We
So
talk
look,
about
that's
Josh
why I
Allen,
went with
the Cowboys,
Jacksonville,
and all that
because I
shit.
hate Josh Allen.
Talk about the new faces. Talk about Trevor Lawrence, the
Jackson
new
Dart
kid.
next year.
What's my
Jackson
man?
Dart next year.
What's my
Jackson
man down in Texas who just beat the Steelers?
CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
Say it
CJ,
loud.
yeah.
I'm Stroud now. I'm proud.
That's what I'm talking about.
He
See
had a
what I'm
rough
saying?
game at first though.
But listen, I knew the first time I seen him when he came and beat Atlanta, that first season, his rookie season. I knew he was gonna be the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you had to point out the game when he came to beat Atlanta?
I mean,
He
everybody
won
comes
other
to beat
games.
that.
But no, the reason why I always say that because you know,
that's how you feel.
Because he was
Oh,
there.
you don't know. She don't know that.
Oh, he a Falcon hater.
Introduce her to who I am, aka I am the big bad Falcon hater.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yes, I have no support for Atlanta Falcons at all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we don't do nothing Atlanta Falcons over here. There is a really
You go for that, eh?
yes, he knows they are
Oh.
a bad ran organization. But now since we're talking about it, they are trying to go in a new direction. They just
Okay.
hired Matt Ryan
Okay.
to be president of football.
They hired Matt.
Ryan.
How do y'all feel about that? I want to ask you that. You a
He
Falcons
might
fan,
be-
right?
yeah,
me
well,
personally,
How do you feel
me personally, I think I said this to
Loosely.
you. I think it probably could either help his career, like make him legend. It could make him a legend, a real legend here in the city, or
Yeah.
it's gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
He gonna destroy his whole reputation here. Because if Atlanta come out and have any type of bad season the next 2 or 3 years,
They're gonna blame Matt Ryan.
everything gonna be blamed on him. No matter what everybody did prior to him,
Yeah.
everything gonna follow Matt Ryan.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my whole opinion is, and I'm gonna say this, y'all will agree. If he got Kevin Stefanski on any list
They gonna
that
hate
got
him.
to deal with talking about a job for this city,
Yeah.
y'all already going in the wrong direction.
Yep. Because we don't like how you did Shador, you bitch ass.
It ain't even, but it ain't even that. I'm looking at it from a coaching standpoint. Even when you talk about John Harbaugh, he won $20 million. Yeah, I would love to have him in Atlanta, but do I want to give him $20 million
But
what
and
they
control
pay
and
for
control
winning,
and control of the franchise?
Good.
Exactly.
Good.
No,
We'll take him.
That's what you do.
We'll take
no,
him.
you don't give him control of the franchise. Why would you do that?
You gave the franchise to other people that have not been running it trashly for the last, how many times, when the last time y'all been to the playoffs? It's been a very long time. So you'll bring somebody in that actually comes from a winning football mind to the Atlanta Falcons. Bring some real football guys in. That's what he's trying to do.
He's going
with
to the
Matt
Giants,
Ryan.
guys. He's going to the
But-
Giants, guys.
So my question is, do you think that Matt Ryan is qualified for the job?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you know
he's more than
he's married
qualified.
To Arthur Blank's
He's
daughter.
more.
Oh, Lord, y'all not
So-
I forgot about that.
y'all gonna lose. It's
So
over with.
Oh, you
I'm
didn't know that? You
wondering-
didn't know he was
I
married to his
forgot.
daughter?
I forgot.
Yeah,
So look,
so
that's
what
not
I'm saying.
even.
Do you
Atlanta
think he was
Falcons
the best
fans,
candidate?
I'm sorry for y'all. Y'all gonna have another losing season.
Damn, just because of that?
Hey.
Yes, because
Nah, man, listen.
it's-
No, I don't think so. I think Matt Ryan is a great choice if you're gonna really
Okay,
keep
we
it.
gonna take it.
If you're gonna keep it in house, I think he's a great choice.
Okay.
It's gonna be up to the decisions that he make with the coach and who he brings in as a GM. That's gonna be the biggest decision he can make as
Who do you
being
want?
head of.
Me,
As a coach.
I
Not
mean,
you
right
yet.
now.
Haters. What
Right
you
now, I
talking
don't really
about?
know. I don't really know who I would like as a coach. I really would like to have John here. I just don't know if I would give him
With the
$20
money.
million.
Would you take Mike McCarthy?
I'll take Mike Tomlin. I know that.
I like Mike
Tomlin, too.
I think if we took Mike Tomlin, I think the city gonna turn up.
now let me shoot
For
this
We'll get
from
behind
our perspective, right? As a coach, because I would love to have Mike Tomlin. I would actually root for the city if they hired Mike Tomlin.
No,
You feel
no.
me? But I'm gonna say it like this: being a person like Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, why would I want to come coach for the Falcons?
Damn, dog.
No. I'm not gonna let you bet.
Hold on,
Listen,
I could go to
one-
New York.
Jackson Dart.
I can go to Las Vegas.
nope, boo.
I can go to Tennessee. What about Atlanta's losing tradition and organization just makes a person like Mike Tomlin just say, you know what, I'm gonna come here for less,
Because he could come
and
and
you're
be.
not gonna give me control.
No, he ain't gonna come
You
for
got
less.
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's the president of the football personnel. Why am I gonna come listen to him? He ain't never won no Super Bowl.
He might go to Miami, bro.
He ain't never won no Super Bowl, but he went to a Super Bowl.
I ain't.
We're
Mike
talking Mike
Tomlin
Tomlin?
said I ain't
No,
never had
Matt
a
Ryan.
losing
Oh, Matt Ryan,
season in my life. Atlanta Falcons, y'all been losing since forever.
But that's why.
So you gonna try to tell
No.
me
But
what
no.
to do?
But that's why I would bring him in and give him that kind of control. I wouldn't
But
give
now
him
you
full.
gotta give me $25 million.
I wouldn't give him full
Now you
control.
gotta give me $25 million and keys to the city.
Yeah, but who's the GM, though?
Me.
Coach and GM?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
I'm
you?
the GM.
Oh, you.
I'm the GM
Really,
of the
you?
Falcons. Yeah, most definitely. Because I'm gonna bring the winner here. Because I see it from the outside. That's why when y'all told me he married to the owner, it's already fucked. Because that's inside. That wasn't no real hire.
That is a real hire.
That's not-
Listen,
I gave
now you
I
take it.
gave
No,
my
no,
all
no,
I'm
no, no,
asking.
no.
That's all I'm
I gave
asking.
my
Son-in-law.
son-in-law.
If he
a
was,
job.
but
That's all I did.
if my son-in-law, but if my,
Super Bowl team.
but no,
my
but
daughter's
listen, if
future.
my son-in-law was not a quarterback, NFL quarterback that took the same team to a championship game, or a Super Bowl, I would look at it different. But I don't look at it like this. You taking away the whole fact this man got a football mind.
I'm gonna say what the lady just said.
What the lady just said.
Say lady for the lady, right? Who's my father? Speak for the woman. My daddy is who?
Arthur Blank,
And my husband is who?
Matt Ryan,
So to secure my what?
future for my daughter,
I'm gonna hire who?
my son-in-law.
Okay.
He was making money on TV though.
That's fine.
And he still hold on, wait, hold on.
Her future
Hold
was
on.
secure.
Hold on. Matt Ryan said, but this is.
To the big body, big. I get the
The
keys.
big office.
But this what he says though. Matt Ryan says he also want to keep his CBS job too.
So I was wondering that
So
you
he
can't do
double
both
dipping.
though.
Nah, but he can't do both. He did.
Only
today
Tom
he's
Brady.
not gonna do both.
Only Tom Brady could do stuff
He's not
like
gonna
that.
do both.
They ain't gonna let him do that. Yeah.
Only who?
But
Only Tom
but
Brady can
listen,
do shit like that.
I'm in favor of the
5%
Matt
of the
Ryan
Raiders is
move.
still on
I'm in favor of that. I'm just the biggest question for me would be who he brings in as a head coach and a GM.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all who I want to bring in. As just running as a GM from a guy from the outside looking in. I want Brian Flores or Vance Joseph from Denver. You know,
Brian Flores, wasn't he a
he's the
backup?
defensive coordinator at,
But when he
Minnesota
didn't he
Vikings.
used to play for Philly or something?
No, he's the head coach that got unrightfully released from the Miami Dolphins. Remember, he got that lawsuit against the NFL.
Okay, yeah.
What's the status?
But he
of that?
played. But no, he played too. He's a former NFL player.
He
Isn't
might
he?
have played. I'm not gonna say he did or he
Yeah,
didn't.
I think he used to play.
So
But
John
can't they
Gruden's not
hire
coming back.
him? And
John
then
Gruden,
sue
We're having a
him?
John
I would
Gruden.
like John Gruden
I
for the
like
city.
John Gruden.
For
I
who?
would like John Gruden for Atlanta.
I want him with
I
the
like
Giants.
John
I like him for
Gruden.
the Giants.
I like him for the Giants.
I wouldn't want him for Atlanta.
Chucky.
Why?
No.
Because,
Why would you? Let me ask you this:
Hold on.
Gruden wise, right? And this is being real. What did Gruden do outside of take my man's team to the Super Bowl?
He got some emails about some shit.
No, you're right. He did take his team to the Super Bowl. You're right. What's my man name? My black guy. Damn.
Yeah, he on TV every day. What's
Yes.
his name?
Got the bald head. I see his face and everything.
I can't think his name. He used to be the coach for Indiana. What's his name?
Yes.
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy.
He took his
damn
team
sure
to the
did.
Super Bowl.
He did.
What did he do?
He did. But he's still a good coach, though.
I ain't gonna take
He
away.
was a good
He
coach.
might be a good coach, but
He
he
was a good
took
coach.
somebody else's team to the Super Bowl, and that's what he got. That's what he got notarized for.
That was a hierarchy pull move, though.
We getting hardball anyway. It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? That was a hierarchy pull move, and I'm gonna just keep it real because we do have a platform to say it. It was okay. I'm gonna let the man build up the team, and I'm gonna let the other man win the team. He gonna get the glory.
But I'm gonna tell you how God worked though. God sent
That's
him to
Mark
Indiana, and what he do?
Jackson and Steve Kerr.
Say it again.
God sent him to Indiana, and what happened?
And one with
It
the
went
great
all the
man.
way.
Yeah, he did.
And he still won one.
With
Yeah,
the
he
great
did.
Manning.
But that's what I'm saying. You see how
Still
shit
won
come
one.
out for you,
Yes.
right?
Still won one.
Exactly. I was
Tony
cool with
Dungy.
that because I knew everybody knew. Even Warren Sapp, the players on that team said that was Tony Dungy's Super
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
facts.
how when I hear people talk about John Gruden,
Yeah.
how could you even give him anything? He never earned nothing.
Nah, he was
Bowl.
still good,
I ain't
though.
want him for the city. You see, I ain't want him. I don't want
That's
him.
why I say as a coach, it's easy for me to like walk in and have a winning season when somebody else already built the team.
A lot of coaches do that, though. He wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
He wasn't the only
Like
one.
I
what
want
like
my
Mike
time to
McCarthy. Same thing.
See, that's why I don't like him. I don't think Mike McCarthy
See, when
was
he
a
went to
foot-
Green Bay, he walked in on with the whole Favre shit.
Look
Like
what
he
he
didn't,
had, Brett
come
Favre, I
on,
mean,
like for
everybody.
real, he didn't. That
when
wasn't
he
no-
left, he didn't do shit.
Right.
That's why I said, like, even with when I look at what's my man Bill Belichick, just think about it. With no Tom Brady, is he great? Is he one of the
We're
greatest
about to
coaches ever?
find out
We
in
ain't
North
seen it.
Carolina.
See, that's the
We're
thing,
about to
though.
find out in North Carolina.
He been trash over
He
there,
been
though.
trash over there. But you can't judge
That young
a
girl
person
done took
on
all
the
his
first
energy.
year of
That's
the
true.
job. You can't. I wouldn't give.
But see, in college you can't judge him because it's all about the alumni, that money. How much of that NIL
You
money?
gotta be able to get your system going.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing I'm gonna tell you about the Falcons. Y'all ain't got no system. Y'all don't.
That's
get no
not
chance to
true.
build things. Yes, y'all do.
How
Like
we-
a team like the Niners, the Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers. You know how many coaches the Steelers have had? In
No,
their
you know what those
organization?
you know what those organizations are known for doing.
Winning.
No, spending the money.
Winning.
They're gonna spend the money.
Win.
No,
Arthur
but they're
Blank
gonna
got a lot of
spend
money,
it.
though.
They're gonna spend the money
That
to
man
bring
owns-
in.
used to
Blank
own Home
definitely
Depot. He
has
did
got the
all
money.
of it. So we can't say no money. Can't
He
say Atlanta.
Arthur
definitely
Blank got
got
the
the
money.
money. He
His
got the
last
money.
name Blank. I used to call him Blank.
Blank check, yeah.
Yes.
Right. If my last name Blank, like you said, if you really want Atlanta
Pay for it.
Falcons, right? Y'all fans, y'all real fans of these folks, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to bring a winner to Atlanta, why wouldn't you give Mike Tomlin 20, 25 million and the keys to my franchise and let him have it? The man ain't never had a losing season ever in his life.
He got the money.
He got one Super Bowl, right? And you
But was that? But see,
man's man, a football guy.
A black man.
We ain't gonna use the black man thing because we had Raheem and we fell on the dream.
yeah. Let's not use that no more. Please don't use that no more.
I'm just going on a man's man that can really sit here and embrace the city.
Right.
You feel me? We knew Raheem did, but also he was a hire from the old regiment. You feel me? You got to get all that old shit out of here. Get all of it out. That's why Matt Ryan is back. It's gonna be still whack. You understand? Because he's still with the old shit. He's out with that old shit.
I totally disagree with that shit. I totally disagree with what he's saying.
Hey, what my jacket is?
I totally disagree with what he's saying. Because I'm telling you, man, listen, if the Falcons are serious,
Go get it, bro.
if the Falcons want to win, this is what they got to do. They got to really dedicate more money. They already got a nice defense right now. They got to strategically bring in the right coach, GM, and get the right and really figure out what they're gonna do at the quarterback position. Either we gonna keep Cousins,
I don't
or
think
we
you
gonna
should
play
keep
Penix.
Cousins, though.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a believer in Penix.
Me neither. I think
I'm
y'all
just
need
being
something-
honest.
I don't think
If
it's either
I-
one of
if-
them is your answer though.
But do you go back into the draft the 69ers? Nobody want to see that.
What draft pick y'all got?
We probably in the teens.
Oh yeah, so you ain't gonna get the guy either.
We don't get what we want unless we draft up. You know what I'm saying?
Or go pay somebody.
And that's what the 69ers will do.
Yeah.
49ers.
69ers. That's what you was
We've
saying.
been beating folks with our second team.
When you said that, I didn't know what you said.
Yeah, that's what the
we
69.
beat y'all.
See,
Y'all came to
that's
Cali?
what. Listen, that's what
Remember
any of
what
those
happened
type of
when
teams
y'all
would
came
do.
to Cali?
They just known to pay.
money.
From the Cowboys to the 49ers to all the teams you've seen that go to the Super Bowl every year.
But that's what it takes.
They just spend that money.
You
Well,
got to.
Let me ask you this, right? From Arthur Blake's perspective.
So we ain't gonna never say the Falcon organization is whack. We gonna say
I didn't
they
say
won't spend the money.
They need to spend the
They
money.
won't spend the money. And when they do spend the money, they spend the money and do
The
dumb
wrong
shit
way.
like they did with
Like
Kirk
you said,
Cousins.
now look, that was the prime example of what
Now,
I'm talking
now,
about.
that's what I will
People
say.
That
spending
was
it the wrong
In
way.
Crazy.
inside the organization, that was a
why
bad
it's a whack
organization.
organization.
That was a bad organizational move. But the organization, probably one of the best organizations in football.
As far as
Probably
taking
one of the
care
best.
their people,
Listen, no.
but not as a
In the
football
NFL,
brand.
in
This
the
is a great
NFL,
brand football franchise. This one right here.
Take the
this
4
is
off and put a
nothing like
6.
the Atlanta Falcons.
Take
This
the
is
4
a
off
really
and put a
great
6.
brand football franchise that has been.
They
winning
go
for
both
years
ways.
They got a
consistently.
documentary on y'all too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
They do.
For winning.
The new one.
For winning. You know what I'm saying?
I
For
mean, it's
winning.
for winning.
We are in the playoffs with our second teamers. You understand? We've been hurt up. I don't want people to say injuries and this and injuries that. The Falcons have not been to the playoffs.
Well, coming from the division that they come from, they don't
play.
play anybody the whole year.
Who?
From y'all division. Who did y'all play this year?
Okay, so see, he can't talk. Sports.
See, I'm not even gonna
saying
talk.
with the chicken dinner. So look, he just said we don't play. So let's say Seattle. is in
NFC
the
West
playoffs.
don't see out garbage.
The Rams
Garbage.
are in the playoffs.
Oh boy.
The Niners are
In the playoffs, right.
The only team that ain't in there is Arizona. But okay, Seattle has 10 plus wins. The Rams have 10 plus wins.
And none of them teams and
Niners have
and
10
NFC
plus
NFC West don't play
And
nobody.
Look, all them teams are what? On their
And-
way
and-
to the what?
And go look at that
Super Bowl.
and
What
go hey
time is
look
that?
and
Yeah,
check this
all
out
watching
and
that.
go look at their schedule. They had the weakest schedule out of every team in the NFL.
Once again, he said that, right? Y'all, they said we had the weakest schedule. Can I name the teams that the 49ers lost to? And y'all tell me if those teams are weak. We lost to the Chicago Bears.
Who's
What
in the
are they?
playoffs?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We lost to the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, where they at?
First round bye.
Okay. We lost to the Los Angeles Rams. Where they at? And we lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars because our record is 12-4. What's up with the Jacksonville?
And them was the only contest. Them was the
Them
only.
the only
Them
team
was the
that
only people that
we
had
lost to.
on their schedule that were playing.
So he said the only good players. That's the only y'all only lost to the good teams.
Right. They only lost to the good. Everybody else they
Who did
beat.
y'all lose to?
Everybody in the
The
league.
Jets. I wish we would have lost to the Jets.
Yeah, lose to the Jets.
Come on.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that
nasty
was
work.
wild.
Listen,
That's
y'all
nasty.
got the
But see, but
mama
listen,
walked by
but
the
see, but
Jets.
listen,
That
this,
was so
but see, but listen,
disrespectful.
this what
But
you,
y'all did
but you're
beat
not gonna get an argument out of,
Buffalo Bills.
but you're not gonna get an argument out of a Falcon fan. You're not, because
Yeah.
we already know what we're dealing with. See, y'all want us to argue. That's the whole problem. We not gonna give it to you. You want us to be mad. We not gonna give
We're
it to
not gonna
you.
give it to
You
you.
just know.
We not. We already know.
So look,
See y'all get upset. We
that's
don't.
That's why y'all should hire me. You see what I'm saying?
And we ain't even and we ain't even used to losing. We just don't get upset because we know the team. It's just like when they say, would you bet on the Falcons? Hell no. If you bet on the Falcons, that means you ain't been a Falcon fan long enough.
Look, no, they call him Ride or Die Falcon fan. They be still.
Yeah, listen, I'm a ride, but I never bet. I
don't
ride,
put no
but
money.
I never put no money on the Falcons. Ever.
So flipping birds,
okay.
going to the Hawks. How do you feel about Trae Young leaving the Hawks?
Oh my God! That's the worst question you could ask me.
Oh.
My man should have been gone about a year ago.
Damn!
Now, this is where we have part ways because I'm an Ice Trae fan. I love Trae.
See,
I'm Ice Trae all day.
See, I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of the games we lost, and the Trae Young fans gonna be mad at me. That half-court
mad
shit,
at you right
that
now.
half-court shit he was doing. That's why we could never win. That's why in the big game, every big game we had, we lost for that half-court shot he took. Because every time he take that shot, that's 3 points we just lost down there. Because they fast breaking down the court with a foul. Am I right or wrong?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct me. Am I wrong?
Like that since he came out.
I don't give a damn if you in a playoff game. Listen, if you're in a playoff game and you down by 3 or 4 points, right? And he shoots this motherfucking from way past the 3-pointer instead of pushing the ball in or taking
try to draw a foul.
Or try to draw a foul. You take this long ass shot. Now we playing fast break ball because now once that shit come off, you shot it, wasn't nobody down there. Right. So now you know what the team gonna do? We back down the court, and you know what we doing to stop the point? We fouling.
Yeah.
So now that's a 3-point play. Now you 1 point away. You just gave them 3 points when you could have tied the game up. So now you just took yourself out of even winning the game. And if you go look at the Hawks, he done that shit so many times. If I was in the front office, I got rid of him last year.
Trae Young, my bad. Ice Trae. They didn't appreciate you.
No, I love Trae. I thought he was dope when he played inside of the system, but when it became about Trae Young.
Sometimes when you the superstar, you play outside the system.
But I think he wanted to go to Washington.
He did because the guy that drafted him had him up there. But what I would say about Trae is
they ain't playing no defense.
Once again, the organization built around Trae Young wrong. Right, because he's already.
Well, they put garbage players around him. He never really had a real center.
Exactly. But think about this. I'm gonna get shout out to this real quick. Y'all remember this? Trae Young took the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference
Final. Yeah,
He definitely
that's the furthest we ever been.
See, with who?
With Trae.
Woo! See how
not Dominique, not nobody else.
Get so fast.
No.
They want to trade him. But I took him to the East, not me, but Ice Trae took these folks to the Eastern Conference Finals with who? Name somebody you remember on that team.
Embiid, not Embiid. What's my man named Capella?
Who?
Capella.
Okay, he took him and Clint. He took Clint and them to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Who he took?
Clinton them. He took Clinton them to the Eastern Conference Finals, right? But y'all want to get rid of Ice Trae because you say he can't play defense. Duh. He ain't but this big. He's in the NBA. You thought he was going to be a defensive stopper.
No, it ain't even the defense. But the defense ain't even. But his defense ain't even a problem for me. It's that half court shot. I think you give away so much when you play that kind of ball. So now when you see the young man who's out there now who's balling and they winning, that's because he's forcing that ball inside. They pushing that ball around and getting the right shot. With Trae, Trae might come down and be like, fuck that shit.
But I'm trying.
Threw the whole game away.
I've been doing it though.
But he may hit or he may not. Come on, we in the NBA. Do we take that kind of gamble? I'm just being honest with you. Do you take that kind of gamble?
When I've been
not in the playoffs. We do that during the regular season, but not during the playoffs.
I feel you. It's a time and a place for it, but you got to put yourself in his mind frame. I've been doing this since I was in high school. Not in the clutch. I can see you doing in the clutch. My size and height.
In the clutch. I'm gonna. I may be clutch, but I'm not 3 points. 3 is a 3-point game. I can push the ball down and try to draw the foul. Do I do that or do I take this long ass 3-pointer? What do I do?
Now look, I'm gonna say this.
Do I take this long ass 3-pointer? What do you do?
That long ass 3
I'm driving in to draw a foul.
I'm trying to draw the foul, bro.
And look,
He
I'm gonna
pissed
say
you
this,
off,
right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna piss you off because I think if I'm Trae, I'm finna put it.
See, that's what I'm saying. See,
that's why he in Washington.
That's why he in Washington right now. And
but
you answered your own question right there.
Because I ain't finna pass it. Who I'm passing to? Clint?
And them.
Yeah. Ain't nobody else more reliable to shot. Y'all, if y'all really been watching Trey when he be doing that shit in New York, Trey, he hit big game shots. So you already know with the game on the line. If y'all even really remember when he came into the league, he hit the game when
but this what made me mad about the Hawks team, right? They'll go get rid of him, right? Then they'll go bring somebody in old as hell like an Anthony Davis and think we supposed to be happy about that shit.
See how they going to spend
You see what I'm saying? But I'm just being honest. That's the tradition of the Atlanta sports
scene. That's why you hire me, because I'm not doing that.
So we hiring for the Hawks too.
Hire me for the Falcons. I want to run the football team.
Okay.
Y'all, hey, listen, y'all hear what
Well,
I'm
you got to
saying?
start going. No, listen.
Big bad Falcon hater will guarantee.
But this is what you got to do.
Playoff winner here in Atlanta.
This is what you got to do. You got to start going to Flowery Branch then.
Right, training facilities. He said you got to go to Flowery Branch, man.
I've been up there.
Yeah, I bet.
You got to start hanging out up there. You want to be the coach.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you hang out there enough, you'll get you a job.
Don't hang out there, bro.
We're going to go hang
She said don't hang out.
You said don't hang around out there?
Send you on a
You
dump.
gonna go up there hating on them boys. Them boys be like,
jumping. He trying to get you beat up. He trying to line you up.
Trying to trick you out the street.
He trying to line you up, bro.
Criticism. Kyle Pitts, you shouldn't have never been picked. You should have never been picked at the number 4.
and I second that motion.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you should have never spent $150 million on Kirk Cousins. That was.
I second that motion.
Gave me a third.
Now that was the.
That's the one.
That's what I'm saying.
As you draft the quarterback.
But see, now we stuck because now we got 2 quarterbacks. We can't even go get a third one if we want one.
Both of them in the
Both of them in the can.
Y'all got two high expensive quarterbacks and both of them in the shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like the worst case.
That's like having
scenario,
two Porsches that you can't drive.
What you got them for? All that money.
You got 2 Porsches that you can't drive, and then you back in the Volkswagen. What you do?
We outside.
We outside. And on that note, we gotta go. We'll see y'all next time. We appreciate y'all. We outside, man. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
We gone. Hire my nigga, man.
Fake ass 5.